Welcome back to another episode of Chasing Spring. This week I am not on the gun, and hopefully,
but we're still in Missouri.
Good fortune comes back around.
Yeah,
Glad to have that one off.
Yeah, get that one away.
So where'd y'all go from Ed's? Back to your place?
Back to my place, and this is it's a farm that actually I killed one in season 1 of Chasing Spring on, and it's been a place that we've hunted our whole lives, really.
There's always a few birds in there.
Yeah,
it's off and on. Sometimes there's like 2.
Yeah, because it's not a real big. It's not a real big property.
Okay.
But there's a lot of bigger farms around it, and so
you can pull from.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, one morning they may all be there, and there may be 7 or 8 gobblers there, and then the next morning you'd be like, oh, they're all over on the neighbors. You know.
It's always a place where, like, we'll always stop if we're driving by there. We're stopping.
Oh yeah, you're always gonna stop and yelp and check them and be like, oh, they're there, they're not.
And so you guys traded me in for this guy named Chewy?
His name's Scott.
His name's Scott, but we've called him Chewy. He's one of our high school buddies we played football with, and he's our young adults pastor at our church, and he's just he's been a lifelong friend. And he went to Nebraska with us in season 1 and killed a couple turkeys out there with us. But
it's hard to get him off the gun. He likes to shoot. So it's just one thing you have to know. Like if you take him hunting, he's like, hey, I'll shoot first.
Yeah. You don't have to go, hey, who wants to shoot?
There's no drawing straws. There's no like, he's going to lead the pack and he's going to sit at the tree where the turkey's coming.
Yeah, that's awesome. And which is great.
Yeah, that's fine with us.
It eliminates any debating factor. Like, hey, no, for real, I'd like for you to shoot this one. No. Yeah, there's none of that. He's like, hey, I'll shoot. All right, cool.
Well, the morning has started out slow, but it just picked up. So got over here to one of Lovie's properties, and they snuck up there and saw a longbeard. And then a different turkey gobbled, because while he was looking at the one longbeard, another turkey gobbled. We don't know where at, but not too far away. So, and that's the brand new Lucky Duck. We're about to hammer him with the new Jerome. It's kind of a prototype. He has no beard yet, but
he hasn't given us any trouble either.
But he does look good. I think we're about to hammer some turkeys. Austin, camera guy, has not showed up yet, so Lovie's on duty. So our footage is gonna look way better. Yeah, we'll have a lot better footage. I think on this edge, though, that gobbler will never see us. I don't think so. Not if we stay over the bow. Got to be very careful because we can kind of see the field right there, but luckily it's been raining a lot, so the ground is very quiet, so that helps a lot. But the turkeys aren't very far, so there it was. He's not far. That's 200 yards. Where he gobbled. About 100.
The turkeys were gobbling on the backside. There's a big cattle pasture there, and it's got timber on the draws on both sides. They were just over on the backside. So we get in the woods and we come all the way around. It's one of those deals, like in a perfect world, you want to get up on top of the ridge in the edge of the timber, but that wasn't possible just where they were. So we kind of had to set up on the backside of the ridge a little bit. We could see maybe 40 yards or something in the field. And so we sneak up there, and it's one of those deals, like get the decoy as high on in the field as you can without getting too high.
And so I crawled out there, but I'm like as low as like a black snake, as low as you could possibly get, because I know if I pick over the hill, they're probably gonna be like 30 yards.
Right.
But I want to get the decoy where they could see it.
Yeah.
But as soon as they see it, you got to crawl back as fast as you can, because they're probably coming.
Definitely closer.
And it was one of those things where, like, you yelp, like, all right, we need to see exactly where they are. You yelp, and you're like, there's somewhere between 2 and 11 turkeys right there. You don't really.
There's enough.
Yeah, there's plenty to go around.
By the big tree, Scott. I can see one. By the big oak tree, yeah. Here they come. One to the right. Oh, wait. One to the right. Left. There you go. But you shot the one I was mostly on.
Mostly?
Yeah. Well, I was just kind of wide
Because there were so many of them.
and like
Several times through that, all 4 of their heads were on. I was like, I don't want to kill all of them in one shot.
not on film anyway. That was awesome. I mean, Lovie he's had this property for a good while, and he kind of knows these birds pretty well. We popped over the hill. They were down here with some hens, and they didn't want to come at first, but then we started hammering them pretty bad.
And they came pretty fast.
Yeah, and then they come pretty fast.
And
then it was like,
which one to shoot.
yeah, it's like
Jeff kept going right.
I'm sitting behind him, and we were debating. I was like, oh, should we double? Should we not? But this tree's kind of in the wide open. It's like I don't want to make sure we get one, so let's not spook them.
I really enjoy hunting with you guys when y'all are both calling back and forth. It's not every day that you get to hunt with 2 guys who have hunted together as much as you guys have, because y'all are kind of, I mean, like some of my buddies that I duck hunt with, when I hear them make a sound on the duck call, like I know what they're seeing. And you guys are that way. You're kind of like you're reading each other's mind based on the calling that you're hearing.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and because we have hunted so much together that a lot of times, I mean, we do because there's no reason not to, but like I seriously think that we could go a whole morning and not even talk to each other and never miss a beat, because I'd be like, just look at each other. It's like a quarterback and a wide receiver when they get, like give you the look, like what the other guy's going to do, and it makes it really fun.
Very nice.
I'm not used to doing things on camera, so that's about as long as I could wait.
And I didn't think they were all going to strut, so I was like, oh, I'll start calling. They'll start gobbling, and they did. They were gobbling.
I waited a few seconds after they
Look, you blue feathers all the way back there. Turkeys really haven't gobbled very good today. Like, we started out at 2 or 3 other farms and didn't hear anything. It was terrible. So we're just kind of trolling now, and we did find one. We actually found 5. 5 with a hen.
Yeah, 5 and a hen. Now there's 4 and a hen.
Now there's 4 and a hen. So about 2 days from now, I'd say you could probably come back and shoot another one if I was guessing. So
This is a good spot. It rolls
but
well.
Yes,
You can get pretty close to them before you start.
Well, it's nice because you can park, and Lovie killed one on video up there last year. You can park and you can walk like 20 yards, if that, and you can kind of see down in this bottom.
Like 300 yards.
And they love it right here on this ridge. And the new Jerome did his job.
Like I've said a million times, I don't know how y'all keep doing it, but congratulations.
Hey, at least that one wasn't off the limb. We had to hunt it a little bit longer that morning, but
still got breakfast.
It was still well before noon.
Yeah, we did.
Well, this has been another episode of Chasing Spring. I guess from here, where are y'all headed? Out west?
Western Run.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
Wyoming.
Western Run.
Perfect. Well, tune in next week, and the boys will be in Wyoming.
That's right.
All right.